I'd like to give all glory and praise and honor unto the Most High, and we're going to start with 1 Maccabees chapter 2, verse 62. And it says, "Fear not then the words of a sinful man, for his glory shall be dung and worms." Yeah. Don't fear the words of sinful men. I mean, that's that's involved in all manner of wickedness, and their lifestyle is just surrounded in wickedness perpetually, man. Because their glory is gonna be dung and worms, man. Workers of iniquity. That's what this is talking about. You know what I mean? That's their glory, and we're gonna segue into another verse real quick. We're gonna build upon this. Right here it says courage, the ability to do something that frightens one. The ability to do something that frightens one, man. Yeah. And Revelation 21:8 it says, "But the cowardly," is not going to enter into the kingdom. And there's a bunch of things right here listed that that people that's engaged in these things are not going to get in. But I feel like we overlook cowardly a lot, and and we all get scared from time to time. There's nothing wrong with that. But this is talking about more so, when you see something wrong, you having the courage to speak up and nip that in the butt. You know what I mean? Having no respect of persons, when it comes to judgment, So this is more so what it's talking about, because a lot of these guys, they're afraid to be in the position that we're in, man. They're afraid to get up and speak. You know what I mean? That frightens them. They don't have courage to do it. But they have courage. They have courage to do wickedness. They feel comfortable coming out here and harass you because they know that no matter what they do, your words is gonna fall on deaf ears. That's not courage and that's not valor, man. But no cowards is gonna get in, man, because everybody in that kingdom, man, they show valor, man, in the face of adversity. And we're gonna get into that a little bit more. So the reproach that you had and the reproach that you showed, for the servants of the Lord, that's gonna be bestowed upon you, man. The disdain that you show for the servants of the Lord, man, that's gonna be bestowed upon you, man. A lot of you guys, you think that you're gonna get into the kingdom, or let's just say when you pass, everything is gonna be peaches and cream when you get on the other side. And just like how they show disdain and reproach to you, evil looks, stank looks when you came out here, all you talk to individuals, the same thing is gonna be shown to them when they get in. On that day of judgment, man, when they being judged. And this right here is a perfect. This scenery right here is a perfect example of how it's gonna be for them, man. It's not gonna be all smiles, because they showed reproach onto the saints while they was here on earth. The angels and the elders is gonna show reproach onto them, man, because you gotta remember, man. These angels are watching, man. It's like a movie to them, man. The elders that sit around the Most High, all day. They know who's telling the truth. They know who's lying. They're watching who's being reproached here on this earth, and who's highly esteemed, but they're corrupt. So when they get up there, they're gonna think that, oh man, I made it to the end. But as soon as they get there, man, evil looks, disdain, reproach, they're gonna feel it in their spirit, man. They're gonna realize that, like, damn, why is everybody hating me, man? This is the end. The Most High is gonna see to it. That shame that was shown to you. That disdain is shown back to them, man. You know, all these guys in these you know, these Freemason fraternities and things like that. Disdain is gonna be shown to them, man. Look at this. Oh man, you guys don't even know, man. It's gonna be something just like that. Something just like this, man. You know, shame, reproach, disdain. You know, that walk is shame, man. You really think that you going through all this for nothing? The same thing that they did to you is gonna be bestowed back onto them. But it's gonna be 10, like I said, it's gonna be 10 times worse, man. You know? They're gonna feel this, man. Oh man. You know? All the evil crap they did, man. They thought they got away with it. You know? But the angels was watching. They was taking record, man. You know? They knew who was lying. They seen that these guys didn't have the courage to do the right thing. You know? You know, because like I said before, they watching everything from the heavenly realm like it's a movie, like it's a TV show. I mean, in seasons or something like that. You know, we the superstars, man, and they sitting back like, damn. You know what I mean? Look at these guys, how much crap they going through. You know. And when we get up there, it's gonna be the total opposite, man. You know, it's gonna be smiles, congratulations. You know what I mean? Like, oh snap, you know what I mean? This is so and so. You know, but when they get up there, it's gonna be no masonry groups for you to go to, no fraternities. It's just gonna be truth, and you guys hate the truth. You know, you love liars, but it's gonna be you're gonna be shamed at that day, man. You know, all the evil crap you did and you pinned on people, you set people up. Shame, man. Disgrace. Oh man, it's gonna be no escape for you guys in that day, man. You know, leading you towards the Most High, leading you towards. You know what I mean? That day, that judgment seat. Look at the agony you're gonna be in. You know what I mean? You right here, you wishing that you could go back and turn back the hands of time at this point, but it's too late. You know, proceed forward, man. You know, and then you get past. You get right here. These are the 24 elders that, you know what I mean, that sit in the presence of the Most High, you know, every day. You know what I mean, 24/7. You mean they walk you past something like this, you know, and you see straight ahead. You got the Most High right there. You know what I mean? And they all looking at you in disgust. You know, straight disgust. They looking at you. You know, because you had the love of the world down here. You mean you lived lavishly, you know? But you know, to the elders and the saints, they saw everything you was doing, man. You know? They saw everything you was doing. Oh man. And you keep walking. You know, straight ahead. You keep walking right ahead, and the angels is escorting you. You know, they're escorting you. And and you get down before the Most High, you know, on your filthy knees, man, you know, and the Most High asks you, you know, why didn't you speak up about that sex trafficking ring where all those kids was being raped and murdered? You know, you're gonna say you didn't have the courage to do it, you know. You know, because that's the truth. You're not gonna be able to lie in that day. I mean, why did you harass and target my saints? Because I didn't have the courage to stand bold as a lion like them, you know. Why didn't you tell them that you lied on them? Why didn't you tell the people that these guys were telling the truth? Because I didn't have the courage to do it. That's what you're going to say in that day. And in that day, everybody that, if you targeted, they're going to be surrounded. They're going to be watching you, man. You know? They're going to be watching you in that day. How pitiful you're going to be, man. The pity, you're going to be begging in that day, man. Like we said. You know? But, oh, Lord, everybody loved me on this earth. I was the 33rd degree Mason. I did this, I did that. Nope. You had the praises of men. That's what you had. You know? You had no courage. You had no valor. You were strong to do evil. Like I said, you know, you was in these groups and you felt powerful, but you was really weak. You know, if they took all those you know, these you know, tools that they gave you to target people, if you took them away, if they took the support they had, you know, you'll be like a fish out of water. You had no valor, and you're gonna see everybody, man. Some of the people you was targeting too was probably some of the 144,000. You know what I mean? You was harassing some of the elect too. You know, you're gonna be standing there that day, pitiful, man. Liars. You know, no liars is gonna enter into the kingdom, man. You know, you had fun doing it. You know, and what would be it? What's the end? Like I said in the beginning, like the scripture says, your glory is gonna be dung and worms, man. You know, fear not the words of a sinful man, for his glory shall be dung and worms. This is the end of you, man. You know, you got your vain rewards. You know that lost value over time. Everything that you gained had lost value over time. You know what I mean? That's why it says you didn't figure out the real reason why you was here. You know, you didn't figure it out. You know what I mean? If you had a PS4, you know, I mean, it's losing value every year. A PS5 is out now. A PS1, everything that you gain, you know, it had lost value. Shoes, clothes. You know, it don't mean nothing, man. You know, everything lost its value over time. But that's what you fought for while you was here on this earth, material things. You know what I mean? And now you at the end. And you're going to see these people that you targeted and you was harassing. Their lot is going to be with the saints. Their lot is going to be with the Most High. That's the lot they're going to be standing in. And you're going to see these were the people that was telling you the truth. And you knew they was telling you the truth. But you had no courage to stand bold with them. You know? And the Most High's going to say, why should I choose you? Me? Everybody loved it. Everybody loved me in this world. Everybody loved me. Why should he choose you when, you know, the saints went through all this disdain and reproach every day? You know what I mean? Why should you come in and not them? This guy lost his life. This guy, you know what I mean, went homeless and he was on the street living in a tent and he could have sold out. But he didn't. Why should you come in? You had the praises of men, not the praises of the Most High. And that's what it's going to be like for you guys, man. When you draw that final breath and that day comes, the saints, angels, they're going to show that same disdain that you guys showed for us out here. You know, every day. Screw your face up, mad. You know, you hated people that told the truth. You hated people that, you know, spoke up about, you know, terrorist attacks that was, you know what I mean? That was going to kill thousands of people. You hated them. Why? Because you wanted to live peace. And you got your peace, you know? But now, it's time for judgment, man. And the Most High deemed you as a coward, man. Shame and reproach. You know, shame and reproach, man. And look at that, they got you in chains. They don't even want to touch you. That's how it's going to be, man. And he's going to say, depart from me, man. You work of iniquity. And that's it. And that's it, man. That's how I envision it to be, man. So all praises to the Most High, man. You know, your glory was dung and worms. Dung and worms.